Please, let's meet you, sir. What's your name, sir?
My name is Prophet Chikemedo, the owner of Jesus Muslim Prime Minister in Lagos.
Okay. Today, His Excellency Senator Hope Uzodinma is the governor of Imo State. How do you feel knowing that you gave him the prophecy 2 years ago in his house in Maitama, Abuja?
Well, I'm very happy. I'm very, very happy that the prophets finally come to pass. Like as I told you 6 years ago, when the revelation came to me, I went to the man representing on Imo in State House of Assembly, a brother to me, Honorable Robinson Ekwebelem. He was house member representing on Imo there. I told him that God revealed to me that Hope Uzodinma will become the governor of Imo State. He told me that, well, he don't know if Hope have interest of running. But then I don't even know Senator Hope Uzodinma. I don't know him one on one. He have not even seen my name see my face in anywhere. Until one day, so this is repeated 2 times. I see way to him, to the honorable 2 times I told him. Until one day when I went to Amocha, and 4 years ago, 4 years ago I went to Honorable Nnamdi Anyehi's place when there is an organization called the MMOI, Mass Movement Initiative. So after the meeting that day, I still told them my revelation. This is happening 4 years ago. So I told them that the Senator Hope Uzodinma will become the next governor of Imo State. Those that come from Okigwe, my zone, because I come from Okigwe zone, and the other people, they even want to fight me. They say, how can Oloman again? I said, I'm not the one saying I don't even know hope from that, but that's what God says. And I'm proud to say it. I know God is not a man that can lie. So that one happened 4 years ago. Then 2 years ago, one sister called me. This now is from Olo. She invited me at Abuja for a program. On the process, she voted on that very faithful day. She invited one honorable Declan, that based in Abuja. So as the prophecy was going, I discovered that he knows Hope very, very well. So I told him to tell Hope. That was when McAfee and Sheriff were having issue at the court. And Hope was supporting Sheriff. Then I told him that he should tell Hope to forget about Sheriff, that Sheriff is going to lose out. He didn't believe it. He didn't say anything about it. So on the process, I called him again and said he should go and tell Senator Hope that he should leave Sheriff, that Sheriff would lost out. Before then, Sheriff Landov have won the first, they have gotten the first victory. So all the PDP members, all the Sheriff members, they were jubilating. And the revelation still came to me again that I should tell Hope that finally they will lost out. When I told him, the man couldn't believe it. I called him, he refused speaking my call. I sent him a text, I said, Honorable, I'm not the one saying this is what God said. And also tell Hope that he should leave PDP. I was the first thing that told Hope to leave PDP. The man didn't do anything about it. Only finally, when the revelation come to pass, I was in my house one day, my phone rang, I picked it. It become Hope. Hope called me and explained himself to me. He said, please, Prophet, I want to see you in my house at Mantama. That you come to Abuja with the available flight, which I did. When I get into his house, he welcomed me, and after all said and done, he asked me that, he told me that this man never told him about the revelation. I said, okay, there's no problem about that. He now asked me, what can we do? I said, sir, there's nothing anyone can do. It's gone, it's gone. I now told him that he will be the next governor. He will be the one that will succeed Owele. But he has to leave PDP. I was the man that told him to leave PDP. But then he was still with the PDP. I told him that God said he should leave PDP, that he should go to any minority party, that he become the next governor of Imo State. He told me that, Prophet, I should go and pray very well. And he made a promise to me. He told me that day that if this thing come to pass, that he will build a house of God for me. I said, no problem. I said, and I have no hope now for 2 years. Then there was a man I went to his house at Amucha, Nkuma Amucha. One Josiah, he based in America. They know him as Ezumokrobe. Every man knows him. When I went for program in his compound at Amucha Nkume, I told him that Hope will become the next governor. This is happening 2 years ago. So when I told him, he said, no problem. Then finally, when Hope won the primary ticket, he called me from US and said, Prophet, what he said is coming to pass. So now, wow, your God is wonderful. He even told me to tell Hope that he will deliver that Hope, that I should bring Hope to his house, that no single vote will miss from Nkume as a whole. But I couldn't get Hope. You know, as a big man, sometimes they doesn't pick call. So as this thing was going, I keep on praying, I'm going to keep on revealing to me that hope is going to govern him. But I don't know how it will happen. I don't know how it will take place. But I know that God will have said it.
Okay. Many people are condemning Father Mbaka, calling him a political merchant after the Supreme Court judgment. What do you have to say about this in relation to the prophecy, the same prophecy you gave about 6 years ago? The same prophecy you received about 6 years ago.
To be honest, this is the reason why I'm making this video. Whoever that is condemning Reverend Father Ejike Mbaka is making a very big mistake. Mbaka don't know me one-on-one. I only see him the pictures. I haven't had any encounter with him. Mbaka don't know me. But I want to tell people to stop condemning Reverend Father Ejike Mbaka. I don't know how Mbaka managed to get the message, but this is a real message. As I'm telling you, at least I mentioned 1 or 2 or 3 names. You can go and verify. I'm not just here to mess up myself. That's not the truth. You can, if you have contact, if you have Senator Hope Uzodimma's number, call him and confirm if there's any man who have reviewed this to him at his house at Abuja. You should stop condemning Reverend Father Ejike Mbaka. It's very, very wrong. This is a man of God. For him to say that God will review this to him and it come to pass. So why are we condemning him? Now just stop messing up themselves. Please. That man is a man of God. So if God did not approve it, it will not come to pass. And if anywhere maybe Mbaka is doing whatever, I don't think that it's less for any man to judge him. No man have any right to judge him. You are not the one that ordained him. You are not the one that got him down in Ejike Mbaka. Allow him. Allow that man to do his work. If you have anything against Mbaka, you don't need to bring it to the people. What that man says is truth. And I'm standing here as an oracle of the God Almighty to tell the whole Nigeria that what Mbaka says is true. Because God revealed this to me 6 years ago. Started from 6 years ago. You can verify from those names I mentioned.
As a forebearer of God,
yes.
How do you foresee the administration of Senator Hope Uzodimma in Imo State? How would you see his government in Imo State?
Well, to start with the whole eastern zone, it hardly, you see, we don't. Let me just say, we don't have a good representative, much in terms of governors. Or if you go to Ebonyi State, you see the governor is doing well. You go to Anambra, the governors are doing well. Imo State and Abia State, I don't know what is happening. But I believe this man I met 2 years ago, Senator Hope Uzodimma, I don't know what people are saying about him, but I know that man as a nice man. I know that man as a man that will take him to a better place. This is a man I know that anything that concerns his fellow human being normally touch him. So I believe he's going to touch many lives. And Imo will change for better. Just by the grace of God. No man is righteous before God. So I believe by the special grace of God, because of God have ordained him that he will ballot Imo. I know that the same God who revealed this to me 6 years ago and 4 years ago will make him to be the best governor Imo will ever produce.
What is your watchword for the new governor in the state? What is your advice for him?
Well, my advice for him is this. I know he's going to do well. But my word to him is, let him carry everybody along. Imo needs to be united. Imo need development. Must spell Okigwe. He need to touch the life of Okigwe people. He need to do a lot of things in Okigwe. There's a lot of works in Okigwe. In Imo State, in the entire Imo State. He need to touch life. He need to touch the people of Imo State. Because I know that for God to reveal this to me, Hope will govern Imo for good 8 years. And it's going higher place.
What advice do you have for Imo people who have not supported Hope, who are still in court? What is your advice to them? Since Hope's emergence is a divine mandate.
My advice to those that are still interested in going to court is for them to forget about it. Hope being there is divine. Please, let's just support him. Let's just support Senator Hope Uzodimma. No matter he come from Olo, it doesn't matter whoever anyone come from. What matters is a man that will pilot Imo to a better place. And Hope is in a very good position to do that. Let's give him a try. Let's give him this try. Let's support him. And I know he will do well. Because it's God that put him in that position. It's God. I know it's God. God doesn't disappoint me. God never failed me.
Thank you very much.
God bless you.